Okay, Andy Strapz's own Triumph Tiger XC 800. I was going to look at this before. What have we got? Yes, it's a triple. It's a triple and 800cc adventure bike. And yeah, I'm going to tell you what I think. XC 800. It's a pretty good bike. The triple engine, the triple cylinder, it feels like, it runs like an inline 4. It's as smooth as an inline 4. It could be an inline 4 and I wouldn't have known. The hell is this guy doing? It goes alright. 800 doesn't quite compare in the horsepower stakes to my latest purchase, but yeah, you know, it goes alright. Instant things that I notice, and I think I've been spoiled by the KTM already, because the throttle on this feels really heavy. I'm like, oh, why does it feel so heavy? But then I realised, well, my KTM's got a fly-by-wire throttle, so there's actually no real, you know, there's the spring tension that pulls it back, but there's no cable that you're operating. So in fact, it's extremely light. So yeah, so this feels like a stiff throttle. The clutch is quite heavy, but then the KTM is I don't know, some new fandangled ultralight clutch, and it works because it is really light. Yeah, the seat height I reckon would be about the same. I need to get, you know, an eighth of an arse cheek off the seat to get a foot flat on the ground. If I'm sitting in the middle with both feet, yeah, my heels are an inch off the ground. That's exactly the same as my KTM. So say the seat height's about the same, but saying that, it actually feels a bit lower, all over a bit lower. I think the handlebars are, I don't know if they're standard risers or if Andy's added on some risers. They look quite high. Bars are up there a little bit, but yeah, they feel pretty comfy. It's just really feels like an inline 4. It sounds like an inline 4. So I mean, yeah, people do rave about the inline 3s, but maybe if they've come from an adventure bike or dirt bike background, they go, wow, that's so smooth and such a linear power. But to me, that's what all inline 4s do. Yeah, could be a GSX-R 600 or a GSX-R 750. Feels exactly like it. So they are quite torquey, and yes, they're torquey and they've got very linear power. So they do. It does feel. It's pretty nice to ride on the road. It's basically a road bike. Someone else can tell you how they go off-road, because I'm not taking Andy's bike off-road. I don't think that was part of the deal. He's got his own stickers here. There you go. Andy Strapz at andystraps.com. You can go look up his website and buy some bits and pieces for your adventure bike, or for your camping trip, or for anything else. I think he's got quite an assortment. Yeah, so the brakes on Triumph, wonder if they're Brembos or not. My last couple of bikes have had Brembos, and the brakes have just been truly awesome. A real good bite, good feel. These feel a little bit, no, they're Nissans. Yeah, Nissan brakes. You can definitely tell the difference between good and ordinary brakes. I was going to say the only other thing about the Triumph is that the gearbox feels like a Japanese built gearbox. It's quite stiff between gears, and as a consequence I have hit neutral when changing from first to second about a half a dozen times on this trip. Yeah, and I think I've probably been spoiled by my European gearboxes, which are for sure by far the best thing European bikes have. They have awesome gearboxes. My KTM's gearbox feels awesome. It is brand new, so maybe I'm being a bit generous, but my Husky gearbox, I mean, that's, you know, it's had a hard life, and it's got a fair few Ks on it, and it is as smooth as silk. Anyone that gets on that bike and rides it says, wow, that gearbox is beautiful. It just shifts between gears like it should. Ultra smooth. Yeah, really nice gearbox. So yeah, I think the Triumph gearbox is a bit stiff. It's not really clunky. It shifts into gear, but you have to be very forceful on the pedal. I wanted to know, well, how many kilometers has this thing done? So I went, oh, where's the odometer? Oh no, I can't see it. I'll press a button. It's trip 2. It's trip 1. Trip 2, trip 1. Okay. What about that bottom button? Trip 1 in kilometers. Oh, the liters. Changes the fuel range. So where's the odometer? Well, I still haven't found it. One thing is the standing up position is probably because Andy's got these raised bars on here, handlebar raisers, but the standing up position is very comfortable. Your hands are right in the right spot. The KTM's definitely too low, which is probably why they sell handlebar risers in their catalogue, but they don't put them on so that you have to buy them. Pessimist, anyone? Anyway, if it's still recording, I'll say goodbye now, and if it has stopped recording, then I assume I said goodbye at some earlier stage. See ya.